is rung, and you can feel the excitement in the air. The WWE Universe has been eagerly awaiting this match.
Well, the Universal Championship up for grabs. History will be written here tonight. So you know we're seeing these competitors at their very best.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Femi saw what was coming.
Being set up in the corner for something.
That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster.
Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. A back suplex.
You cannot waste any time when you start the climb. Oh, no!
Crash landing.
He's pulled back down mid-climb.
Back down and back to the drawing board for him. Supernatural power.
And that horrific force might have taken the champion out.
Takes out the knee. Game is certainly elevated in a fatal four-way.
Yeah, Cole, you really got to be careful here. You either go in head first or you sit back and bide your time. We've seen both pay off and both backfire.
Double suplex.
Temporary alliance, but you really shouldn't count on anyone but yourself in this kind of situation.
Punches in the corner on their opponent.
The champ is digging deep, using every last drop of power. It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person to make a statement. Oh dear, this doesn't look good.
Oh man!
The challenger really taking it on the chin here.
Yeah, Reigns came looking to prove his dominance, and he's doing just that right now. Boom, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Clothesline.
What impact.
And into the corner he goes.
Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle.
No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
Picked up and being carried around now.
The champion's intentions are clear after that massive powerbomb. Oh, directly to the face.
Waistlock applied and
Triangle German. That was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career.
An elbow will break that up. A loving blow. Oof, that could have done some serious damage. The challenger looking fairly run down at this stage.
the steel cage is just as punishing as your opponent, Cole. He's in a very bad spot, totally out of it.
Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move.
Splash in the corner. Followed up by a
Scoop slam.
The tribal chief kick to the gut, muscling up his opponent for a vicious power bomb.
Moving up the side of the cage.
And each step up this cage takes more and more energy to accomplish.
And he's brought down from his climb with a thud.
Looked like something got twisted on that landing.
Being carried around now.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
That hit connects from Roman Reigns. Oh, that is going to leave a mark. And the challenger's really not looking so hot now.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen. He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he? Is he?
Yeah!
Wow!
The champ probably hoping that emphatic attacks like that will keep them in control here. Hoisted up high here.
Piercing the throat.
Boom! Running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Determined to make it up the cage, balance and a tight grip are key.
Trying to escape the cage!
Powerbomb!
the submission, but that's not going to win this match. He has nowhere to go. Tap, he taps.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Just a barrage of elbow drops into the chest.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
Scoop slam.
Wow, what elevation. He's eyeing the top of the cage as he starts his climb.
Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up. Ooh. Boom.
Turns that in his favor.
Hoisted up.
The challenger's hopes are fading.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes.
He catches Cena with a counter.
Lots of...
Reigns, ready to strike.
Superman punch.
He might be moments away from crowning a new champ. Whoa, leaping through the air. John Cena looking to close this thing out.
TF submission applied.
He's struggling against this submission hold.
A tap out will not cost him the match here. He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand.
Caught in a bad spot.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
Look at the power here. Up on the shoulders and then... My Lord! And then back to Reigns.
The champ
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash! Look at this. This can't be good.
That offense will definitely knock the wind out of him. Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top. I don't know about you two, but I can barely hear my own thoughts.
The WWE Universe is making their feelings heard loud and clear. Oh, fall from grace from over Femi. Can the champ recover from that? Reigns has his opponent in a fireman's carry and switches into a flapjack.
And he's hanging him up on the second rope.
Using the ropes to wear out his
Wait.
opponent.
Ooh, what a damaging blow. Now bringing the fight back into the ring.
Have to dig deep if you want to reach the top of the cage. Oh, hip drop onto the arm.
At the top of the cage now, taking it all in. And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
Not a lot of room for error up here.
Carefully planning his escape.
Uh-oh, face first. Goodbye.
And that was a successful bit of off.
You have to hand it to our new champion. Roman Reigns was just hungrier tonight.
When you introduce the enclosure, everything is possible. What a match this was.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Universal Champion,
And the right to be called Universal Champion is on the line in this steel cage clash with John Cena, Femi, Brock Lesnar, and Roman Reigns.
This steel cage match has determined many championships over the years. You can't go into this match treating it like anything less than what it is. An all-out fight. Goodness gracious.
Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting. Ooh, targeting the leg there. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
And Ova's focus got been shaken there.
Yeah, as Roman came ready to assert his dominance and is doing just that. Going up and possibly out.
Oh! Crashing a long way down. He falls down off the cage and back to the canvas.
That's a wake-up call early on.
A lot of hatred has led to this steel cage match. Corey, is that enough to propel one of these superstars to victory?
Simply, no, it's not, Cole. You have to be firing on all cylinders to win a cage match. Running on disdain alone is not enough.
Oh, what a plex. The top of the cage is so close, yet so far.
Makes it to the top, and now just needs to find a way down.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Clothesline. Oof.
And he is directed into the corner. His poor opponent helpless in the corner, and the beast is feasting.
The challenger's in a bad way.
It's encouraging to see a superstar withstand the punishment of a steel cage. That said, you want to make sure you dish some out too.
Evades the attack.
Femi's face got the worst of that.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. It's gonna hurt.
Not an easy climb, even when you aren't in the middle of a match.
There he is. He made it to the top of the cage.
Cena going long. Look at
That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name.
Clubbing blow. Setting up for something here. Press slam. The challenger taking some minor damage. He's motioning to the referee, looking to get the cage door open. And Cena finds himself on the receiving end. And now just going to power his opponent up into a suplex.
the amount of force behind that is enough to knock a normal person out.
This is a situation you want to...
Is insane.
That was all power. Taking it to the champ with incredible force.
Vicious arm star.
He's looking to climb the steel cage now.
Opportunity is just a few feet away now.
Trying to make their way out of the cage.
Oh my goodness.
Powerbomb. Champ like a chump.
Hooked him up. And a suplex. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Fighting free there, and that can be all the space that is needed.
Over and over again, getting beaten down with force. Lesnar looking to unleash his animalistic power on the opposition. A big German suplex. And ladies and gentlemen,
he comes crashing back down.
Truly an uphill climb in every sense. Getting back up gets harder each time.
Right into the cage! Oh, he cuts it off.
Oh, what an accident. The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side, taking it step by step, climbing onwards and upwards.
Foot to the gut. Arm wringer. And met with a right hand. Punch.
Superman punch!
Precarious position here.
Electric chair to the face buster. Lots of damage done to the challenger now.
Yeah, but what else do you expect this deep in a fatal four-way?
Set up for the side Russian leg sweep. Lesnar saw it coming. Starting to ascend the steel cage. From the top. And there he goes, climbing up the cage wall.
You gotta admire the determination here.
This is not going to end well.
Powerbomb! He's sent back to the mat in a heap.
He had a rough landing, but it could have been so much worse for him. Looking to keep steady, keep balanced.
Look out below! And he crashes back down before getting too far.
Situational awareness seems to be lacking late in the match.
Fisherman suplex! And now we see Femi.
What a spear by Reigns! Pops up there.
Powerbomb!
The mark of a champion, knowing when to use the challenger's playbook. Cena has his opponent up, reposition.
Attitude adjustment!
Did the champ just close this out?
In a vulnerable position here, caution is paramount.
And making it all the way to the top of the cage. Really has to balance now. He's dragged right off the cage. Brock got it locked in. Kimura lock.
Using the submission to weaken the...
And there you have it. It's all over. There are no words for the ride these fans have gone through in this match.
It has been a roller coaster.
Brace for impact. Here it comes. The beast incarnate with it.
There's a F5 coming through.
The tribal chief has acquired the target. This is spear. Could that be enough to gain the title?
Making a move, but is it the right moment? Trying to escape the cage. Pulls the left face.
Ripped from the top rope.
Ripped off the cage wall.
Back into the ring.
I don't think that's what he had planned.
Oh my goodness, launched into the cage.
And it's Reigns taking in another big hit.
Yeah, Oba most likely planning on ending things here soon. My Lord!
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
I wouldn't be getting up if I were him. DDT!
Going to try and scale the steel cage wall.
The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen. Oh!
Trying to escape the cage!
Oh no! From the top rope!
Forearm club!
Lesnar launching his opponent with a German suplex.
Gradually getting closer and closer to the top.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. Place knee right to the midsection.
And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core.
To Suplex City.
He's clawing his way up the side of the cage here.
Trying to make their way out of the cage. When you're in an atmosphere like this, when you can't hear yourself think because the crowd's so loud, you find a way to do superhuman things. That's what these combatants are doing here.
He comes off the cage and lands hard in the ring.
Sent crashing down. How much more can they take? Oh, countered into into a power slam.
He pulls off the reversal.
Pops up there.
The ruler with the fall from grace.
Oh, we headed towards a title change. Five-double shuffle. But Cena knows he needs to stop Lesnar. Knows the job is not done.
And now going to start the climb up the cage.
You have to be cautious while climbing. Don't want to slip and fall.
Here he goes, up the wall of the steel cage. Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
And now he needs to hurry, needs to escape. Boom!
At last, he's climbed to the top of the steel cage.
Ooh.
He crashed with a heavy thud all the way down from the top.
I don't know if he even has anything left after that fall. Maybe he should just stay down for his own good. This is what he's been training for. This moment right here.
Crash landing all the way down to the mat.
That could have been the final nail in the coffin. There might be no coming back.
Raise.
Oh, guillotine choke.
Tapping it. Cena locking it in. Yep.
Whoa, wait a second.
What a counter. Just like that, Roman gets stopped. Brock Lesnar, the beast, unleashed.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Each inch you climb puts you in more of a precarious position.
Take him.
Ooh.
In the electric chair, can they somehow counter?
Fighting desperately to find a way out, and they do. Nice running crossbody. Suplex City, here we come.
Here we go. German 9. And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for them.
John Cena! Counters for the attitude adjustment.
The champ delivering when it counts.
Targeting the throat there.
Uh-oh. Going up the wall of the steel cage now.
Taking it step by step. Climbing onwards and upwards.
He's tossed down to the mat.
Crumpling to the cage floor.
The top of the cage is so close, yet so far.
And he turned it around.
Have to dig deep if you want to reach the top of the cage.
And now perched at the top of the steel cage.
This superstar dragging them back down to continue this fight.
Face first into the cage.
Oh, no.
He is donning the crimson mask.
What a callous attack. Blows right to the body.
It's 2-on-1. No, don't do that. High angle German.
He's trying to make his way up the cage.
You have to be cautious while climbing. Don't want to slip and fall. Trying to escape the cage.
Oh, no! From the top rope. He's sent flying down to the canvas.
A nasty fall, and now he has to quickly regroup.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Oh, what a clothesline.
You can sense it. This crowd is on pins and needles.
The WWE Universe. Oh, praise from over Femi.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ. Scoop slam sets things up. Hurricanrana.
And starting to climb up the side of the cage.
Not an easy climb, even when you aren't in the middle of a match. And each step up this cage takes more and more energy to accomplish.
He's tossed down to the mat.
Could that prove to be a major setback deep into the match?
Elbows after elbows after elbows.
powering up his opponent into position.
In a vulnerable position here, caution is paramount.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left. A lift up. Wow!
And the body continues to be the focus of the offense.
Yeah, it's a great way to slow down and debilitate your opponent.
Each inch you climb puts you in more of a precarious position. Oh, ouch!
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Springboard stunner by Cena. And just in time, he gets out of there. Looking to keep steady, keep balanced.
He's looking to gain the higher ground on the wall of the cage here. Boom! Oh, God! He crashes back down to earth from up high.
We might need medical assistance out here.
He's getting even closer to making an escape.
You can almost taste it now.
Having a problem lifting that other leg over.
My God!
He's tossed from the top of the steel cage.
He was looking for his next move up there, but
now he might be looking for medical attention.
he's almost there.
He better move.
Goodness gracious.
He sent flying from way up.
Now it has just gone too far. No human being can surmount this amount of punishment.
And now we see Femi.
Pops up there, opponent.
The ruler with the fall from grace. It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
Power slam. Starting up the side of the cage now.
You cannot waste any time when you start the climb.
He climbed to the top of the cage, but now his choices are limited.
Nice running crossbody. Michael Cole takes shelter. Here comes the storm.
John Cena.
Attitude adjustment. That could be enough to continue the reign. What a German suplex.
Look at Lesnar. Oh, the Brock lock from the Lesnar with the win. Lesnar fuses short, ready to
Could that be enough to gain the title?
He's going to ascend the cage.
Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top. Look out below! Falls back to the mat.
Didn't have anywhere to escape to.
Now you have to recover. How you bounce back from this might decide the match.
Gradually getting closer and closer to the top.
Climbing up the cage now. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
He's halfway home. Time to start the descent.
Making a move, but is it the right moment? This brawl will continue on inside the cage.
And it was a terrible fall to the mat.
That might have just been the hardest landing I've ever witnessed.
The human anatomy is not built to bounce off a canvas like that.
And now the climb down could be as tough as the climb up for him.
Boom! Face first into the cage.
Goodbye.
He sent flying down to the canvas.
He had a rough landing, but it could have been so much worse for him.
Determined to make it up the cage, balance and a tight grip are key.
He's making the climb up towards the top of the cage. Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
It's not over yet.
It took all he had to get up there, guys. He might be gassed.
Between the shoulders.
It is clear that he is in excruciating pain here.
His body truly can't take much more of this. I hope we have medics standing by.
Going up and possibly out.
Look out below!
He comes crashing back down.
A rough way to land if I've ever seen one.
Nice hip toss. Oh, what a clubbing blow.
You gotta admire the determination here. Trying to make their way out of the cage.
Nasty impact. Ripped off the cage wall.
Back into the ring.
Some real damage was done there. What a fall. Opportunity is just a few feet away now.
The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen.
Oh, ouch. Oh, no.
Crash landing.
And he's brought down from his climb with a thud.
I don't think that's what he had planned.
He's got him here. He's got him up.
And
Power with a sidewalk slam. All the way up.
driven down with a sidewalk slam.
The confidence of Femi clearly through the roof.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. And it seems like his head might be the target here. Denied and reversed into a DDT.
Using the elbow to escape the attack.
Beautiful teamwork.
Cena. Look at this power. Onto his shoulders.
Pops up there.
Not even a thought from Grace.
We might be moments away from crowning a new champ.
Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up.
Trying to escape the cage.
Oh, no! From the top rope. He's pulled back down mid-climb.
That's got a sting.
Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting up from this.
Spear.
We might see a new champion.
What a spear by Reigns. Can the champ recover from that?
They're going to use the cage as a weapon.
That could be a game changer.
I don't know, this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left.
A lift up.
Oh my goodness. The Brock lock, and that's it. It's over.
You can see the tap out, tap out. Oh!
Precarious position here.
Electric chair, the face buster. To the back of the neck, well blown.
Good night.
From the top, elbow drop. Manages to reverse it.
Ooh, stinging kick.
Oh, Brock Lesnar may break the arm.
Oh no, Brock's got the Kumu.
Lesnar with the win. He's trying to climb off the steel cage.
The top of the cage is so close, yet so far.
Here we go. Heads up the cage. Sitting on the cage. What's the next move from here? And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
Every second he wastes up there is crucial time lost.
This brawl will continue on inside the cage. Oh, man.
Face first into the cage.
Goodbye.
Look at this.
And he has started to ascend the cage wall now.
Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up.
Trying to escape the cage. Nasty impact.
He falls down off the cage and back to the canvas.
Has to refine a balance. It's hard to gather your whereabouts once you fall off the cage.
And more attacks landing against the skull.
It's a brutal strategy, but an undeniably effective one.
battling the steel cage wall.
Bam! Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top. Trying to make their way out of the cage.
Nasty impact.
He comes off the cage and lands hard in the ring.
A nasty fall, and now he has to quickly regroup.
What a punch.
Muscles up their opponent. Emerald Frozen. Drives a foot into the stomach.
He's clawing his way up the side of the cage here.
You cannot waste any time when you start the climb.
He's able to combat out of Brock's grip.
Trying to make their way out of the cage. And crashing a long way down.
And he crashes back down before getting too far.
You gotta wonder if that's it. We're deep into this match, so another climb might not be in the cards.
Gets lifted into position.
Just bounced that face like a basketball.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Brock setting Cena up for destruction. The head of the table cinches it in. Guillotine applied. And he's tapping. He had to tap. He had no choice.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. What's he looking to do here?
Looking for the STF.
Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap. Determined to make it up the cage. Balance and a tight grip are key.
Now heading up the cage. He's reached the highest limit of the cage now.
Meets him at the summit.
Ooh. Trying to escape the cage.
Crashing a long way down.
He's dragged right off the cage, down to the mat. That couldn't have felt good. And he has started to ascend the cage wall now.
The climb to the top now is going to take every ounce of energy.
Oh, no. Ripped from the top rope.
And he's brought down from his climb with a thud.
Back down and back to the drawing board for him.
Starting to scale the cage wall.
Incoming.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Lining up Reigns. Opportunities like this rarely open up.
Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting.
Back suplex, no. Driven down.
Oh, and now we see Femi.
The challenger
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Crossed some teeth.
He's just waiting for that perfect moment.
He counters with a great reversal. What a blow.
Good night.
Clotheslines.
Good Lord.
So effective. Caught him right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
in a vulnerable position here. Caution is paramount.
Nice counter by Cena.
Trying to make their way out of the cage.
Brock's.
Come on, lock and fly.
Lesnar with the win.
Forearm gonna cut off the wind.
Putting his opponent, oh man, it's over. He's tapping.
He's looking to climb the steel cage now.
And each step up this cage takes more and more energy to accomplish.
Taking into view now from the top of the cage. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
He's halfway home. Time to start the descent.
Battling at the top of the cage.
A fall from there could be devastating. The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh, what impact. Oh,
Faithful steel.
Goodbye.
Powerbomb. He comes crashing back down.
brought down on the weight of...
Uh-oh, submission move. Fujiwara bar.
Tap out. There it is.
Spear by Reigns.
That might have just sealed the deal. Deadlifted clean off of the mat.
Oh, this, what a headbutt. And targeting the leg there.
Oh, catches a kick to the face.
Fingers hooked into the cage and starting the climb. Roman's on a roll here.
Oba has to start volleying back somehow. Making a move, but is it the right moment?
He's taught. Upright.
Come on, it's locked in.
Lesnar with the win.
Arm wringer. Their opponent in a compromising position, but
Oof. But here comes the fire.
He's making the climb up towards the top of the cage.
From the top, the leader of the C Nation. Oh, impact to the...
we're about to see it. Attitude adjustment.
And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight.
Have to dig deep if you want to reach the top of the cage. This is not going to end well.
Powerbomb.
He's sent flying down to the canvas.
He's down, but is he out?
Taking off up the wall, the cage now.
Each inch you climb puts you in more of a precarious position.
He's got himself to the very top of the cage. Up and oh, knee right to the spine.
Ooh. From behind, back suplex.
He's looking to gain the higher ground on the wall of the cage here.
Not an easy climb, even when you aren't in the middle of a match.
Crash landing.
He's dragged right off the cage, down to the mat.
Didn't look like much, but... Uh-oh, forearm gonna cut off the wind.
Struggling up the cage.
And it's just too much. Has to submit. Opportunity is just a few feet away now.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Oh, look out. Ooh.
Look at this power from Oba.
Just manhandling his opponent.
Everything he can do to create space here.
Going up and possibly out.
Trying to make their way out of the cage.
Pops up their opponent.
And now we see Femi.
Are we headed towards a title change? Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Look out. High angle German. And evades the attack.
And he saw that cut.
John Cena.
Cena with an attitude adjustment.
Did the champ just finish the job? Rolling elbow right on the mark.
And he's got he's seeing stars right about now.
Either stars or he's seeing double.
And there he goes, climbing up the cage wall.
Taking flight from the top rope.
Diving clothesline.
Into a gut-wrench suplex. Taking it step by step. Climbing onwards and upwards.
Look out below.
He's pulled back down mid-climb.
Some real damage was done there. What a fall.
Choosing to climb up the wall of the cage here.
Sick. Flying.
Piercing elbow.
What a display of strength here. What a press slam.
See it again. You can't see me.
Snapmare. Follows it up with a boot right to the face. Totally helpless at the moment.
Cena thinking about ending this.
The FTF's in.
There it is, tapping out. make a trip to Suplex City, courtesy of the Beast.
Reigns locked and loaded, measuring his opponent. Here we go.
Looking to keep steady, keep balanced. Reigns sizing up the target. The challenger comes up big.
He's trying to climb up the steel cage.
You gotta admire the determination here.
Climbing, headed for the top of the cage.
Face first.
Crashing to the mat.
Falls back to the mat.
Didn't have anywhere to escape.
Here it comes. Brock Lesnar. F5. The challenger clearing a path to the title.
Here he goes, up the wall of the steel cage.
You have to be cautious while climbing. Don't want to slip and fall.
Powerbomb! He's sent back to the mat in a heap.
So discouraging to get sent back down like that, especially at this point in the match.
Nice running crossbody.
Going to ascend the cage.
The climb to the top now is going to take every ounce of energy.
Well-placed kick to the gut. Damaging kick.
Ready to end things. Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just... from over Femi.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
Oh, what a stomp right to the chest. Are you kidding me?
All the way up. Sidewalk slam delivered. Vicious, downright savage club right there.
John Cena with a rough blow there. He's trying to make his way up the cage.
The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen.
Scaling the steel cage wall. One leg in the cage and one towards victory. He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
Not a lot of room for error up here.
Carefully planning his escape.
This fight continues.
Trying desperately to escape. It's just a matter of time now.
He submits. He taps out. Cena's out of it. John's in peril here.
Oof. He's able to slip away from that.
Oh, right to the jaw. And this is where stubbornness might catch up to him.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of blows to the head, and you know he won't quit.
Caving in the abdomen. Reigns plotting a power move. Uranagi. Man, oh man. From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Oh,
and now we see Femi.
Can the champ recover from that? Making a move, but is it the right moment?
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here.
To the sky.
Axe handle from the middle rope.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Oh, but Femi just completely dominated. He's getting back up, but I don't think he's going to like what he finds. Up and down. What a slam.
Now we see Cena.
Cena hoisting them up from behind into position. Attitude adjustment.
Perfect execution from the champ. Beautiful spin-out powerbomb.
Heel hook. Look at this. Oh, that's so painful.
It's hard to watch, too.
Nice hip toss. He's going to ascend the cage.
Gradually getting closer and closer to the top. Not an easy climb, even when you aren't in the middle of a match. Ripped off the cage wall.
Back into the ring.
He had a rough landing, but it could have been so much worse for him.
Suplex City. Here we go. Heads up the cage.
From the top, the leader of the C Nation.
Oh, Lesnar! Come on, Lord! Come on, Lord! Lesnar with a win! Cena's sizing him up. What a reversal by Reigns. Here's Cena. Attitude adjustment.
This might be it. The champ might keep it here.
Trapped in the corner, no escape from these punches. Yokes up their opponent, driven down with a sidewalk slam.
And here he goes, ascending up the steel cage.
You cannot waste any time when you start the climb.
Ripped from the top rope.
He falls down, off the cage, and back to the canvas.
You gotta wonder if that's it. We're deep into this match, so another climb might not be in the cards.
Clearly doing the desired damage to his leg.
Brock Lesnar now.
Lesnar with the knees. Brock Lesnar looking for the submission. Oh, Byron Lesnar looking.
They can't.